internet, my name is Sisley and welcome back to my channel. So, it is finally that time of the year. No, I'm not talking about Christmas, I'm not talking about Halloween, I'm not talking about Valentine's Day, I'm not talking about the fact that today is February 16th, which is a national holiday in Lithuania. I am talking, of course, about Eurovision season! And every year, like a true European, I look forward to it. And every year, for the past, I think like 4 years, I've sat down to react and to very harshly judge Lithuania's Eurovision entry for that specific year. My first video that I ever did on this, it was back on my other channel, that got quite a lot of traction. I still remember the comments on that video and the like dislike ratio. Like that was definitely something. But since then it kind of got really mild, you know, because I didn't really roast any of the entries that we had since then. So I wonder, is this year going to be absolutely terrible or adequate? Because it's usually one of the two, you know? It's been a while, I feel like, since we had like a really good song. Because the past few years have been good, but they weren't like fantastic, you know? Of course, before we start, if you enjoy my videos and if you like supporting me beyond watching them, please consider supporting me through Patreon. I'll put a link to my Patreon page in the description of the video. And also while we're at it, I would like to thank the people who are already supporting me on Patreon. I love you guys so much. Your support means the world to me. Thank you. So yeah, the Lithuanian national final was yesterday. So yesterday the song was picked out, and I don't keep up with the national selection of the song. I just listen to what people choose to represent us. And you know, if you haven't noticed yet, I am Lithuanian, so I have the right to judge this song, at least to some extent. But also, while we're at it, I know that Lithuania doesn't really have a Eurovision budget, so we can't really send like fancy stuff in terms of performance. So that I will forgive, you know, our people. We're going to listen to the song, and I'm very excited to see what they cooked up this year. The group is called the ROOP, and the song is called On Fire. And without further ado, let's get playing. Let's see what Lithuanians Eurovision 2020 entry is all about. Alright. Oh, that was interesting. That's good lyrics. Oh my god, Fire and Desire. I should have seen it coming, but so far it's very unimpressive. Dance moves have a certain charm to them, I must admit. Oh. Okay, that could be a hook. The dance moves are definitely, definitely something. I mean, the performance, like, they're doing what they can with what they have, and I appreciate that. This is the best part of the song. That looks cool. That looks hella cool. Props for actually doing something cool with the screens for once. Because, like, we never do that. So this is like an upgrade. Alright, so there are pros to this performance and the cons. The pros are basically the performance and how it was executed. Like, that's a place where I can give huge props to these people, because while the song was completely unimpressive, not memorable at all, and the best part of it was the instrumental break with that one hook melody, you know, the performance and what they did with that, I feel like it surpasses, like, at least the past 5 years. Because the last time anyone did anything cool, like any Lithuanian act did anything cool with the screens and actually took advantage of them, was, I think, Donny Montel. Since then, nobody really took advantage of the screens and what you can do with them. And I feel like this is really a step in the right direction, because just utilizing some lighting and animation, because like this is a TV performance after all, just utilizing that can make the world of a difference, because this wasn't just one person standing at the center of the stage and just the camera spinning around them and with some vocalists singing in the back. They actually did a good show. I especially liked, I think it was the bridge when all the lighting went red and there was just their silhouettes and they were dancing. That was definitely striking. And like, I know that the bar is on the floor, okay? Because like I said, Lithuania doesn't have a Eurovision budget and we can't do a lot, but this shows that even with the little that we do have, you can actually cook up a really entertaining performance. So the performance was great, honestly one of the best that we've had in a while. The song, however, it was just not memorable. Okay, now watch me get the song stuck in my head. And I know that it'll be a grower and I will be rooting for Lithuania because I always do. That's just what happens. But the song, I don't think it was as unimpressive to me as, what was that other song that I didn't like? Rain of Revolution. My reaction to that, I don't remember what my reaction exactly was, but I remember that I didn't like that at all, especially after the amazing songs that we had in some previous years. I feel like this is a little bit better, even though Rain of Revolution was a lot more in your face. I feel like this is overall better balance and I kind of like the song, but you know how Eurovision is. If you want to do a very mellow song, you have to make it charming, and this song was mellow but not charming at all. The performance was charming, yes, especially there at the end, but the song didn't quite live up to it. So I still wish the best of luck for this entry, but I know that if we end up getting into the final, we're gonna be, as usual, around the 20th place. That's my prediction, and that's like the norm for Lithuania in Eurovision. So not expecting miracles. I will be, of course, very happy if we do well, but I'm not expecting much. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this year's Eurovision entry. Wait, what was last year's Eurovision entry? I forgot. See? See what happened? I don't know how I feel about this compared to the past few years. I just know that we haven't really done anything. For the past couple of years, the songs were pretty, the performances were not memorable. And this is kind of like the opposite. The song is kind of but the performance is going to be at least somewhat memorable. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about this year's Lithuania's entry? Tell me in the comments below. How do you think it compares to previous years? What was your last favorite Lithuania entry? Because I think my last truly a favorite was This Time, because that was a happy song. It was my type of song. Anyway, enough reminiscing. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see my future Eurovision related reactions and videos, because it is Eurovision season and I'm going to be reacting to quite a few Eurovision entries from other countries. I'm gonna be reacting to those, so stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you next time. I love you guys. Bye!